The weekdays are always the toughest days to do this shit for real.
Where's my drugs?
Please, that's the title of the episode. Where's my drugs? Where's my drugs? My drug dealer is Mother Earth, marijuana only with a side of alcohol.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, mushrooms every once in a while. I'm feeling freaky.
what's the name? What I was gonna say. What's the name? I ain't even know. Marijuana is the only thing that's not a drug for real.
But yeah, man, we can get right to it as soon as you're ready. There's definitely some shit to talk about. Bishop Steel. What episode is this? Number 22? No, we have more than 22 episodes.
Yeah, man. I think we're gonna have to get the people what they want this week. Yeah, dog. So I think we're gonna have to get the people what they want and actually do 2 episodes this week.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it. It's gonna be
We
kind of
always said I almost don't like talking about it. I feel like it's a jinx at this point. Every time we say it's gonna happen, we'll come back for 3 weeks. Every single time we say that. So I'm almost scared to say that, but I know you ain't got all night. So
yeah, man. It's unfortunate. I just had a business to take care of later on to just take like an hour and a half.
Well, you know what they came for to see us address, yeah, man. So I guess we only got a little bit of time. We might as well get right to
it, man.
Speaking of juice, shit, I'm Bishop and this still, I'll leave a nigga this still.
Let's discuss it. It's getting nasty, disgusting. Chopping game with my partner, sound like we fussing.
Block on top of block, we keep building
until we nail it down, keep drilling.
They say the sky's the limit with no ceiling,
and I believe the future of them cheering. Gotta feel the brother, the only bishop and still they ain't kill each other.
Here we are, man. Bishop is still back, man. Victor Vaughn, as I like to call us, I'm saying on the side, but Bishop is still back again, man. Your boy Uncle Vic and yours truly, Juice, back at it, man. And like Vic said, man, get right to it. Like, a lot of this happened since we've been gone. A lot of death. We can say the rest of pieces first. I'm give flowers first. A lot of people have passed. We last talked, I think Fat Man Scoop just passed, and Frankie Beverly. Since then.
And we just glanced over that like he ain't the cookout king, but you know.
I'm saying, if you got $20 bill, put your hands up. And Frankie Beverly, of course, the cookout king, as you said. We Are One, Joy and Pain. Before I let go on about Frankie Beverly. But also we lost T.O. Jackson since then. I feel like there's someone else that I'm forgetting about, unfortunately. That also passed recently. You talked about James Earl Jones. We mentioned him.
We didn't talk about. I think we might have glanced over that, like he wasn't Simba or Mufasa.
Mufasa,
like
Darth Vader.
Like he isn't classically trained.
I'm saying, yeah.
I don't know, man. It's been so much death around.
So much. It's been crazy.
I haven't really wanted to talk about it, right?
Because but also, top of the pile, real quick. Before we get started, we do this every year. Might as well do it now. Rest in peace to the Queen of BKC, Miss Tierra Hall. I'm saying rest in peace, Mama. Gone way too soon. A big figure in both of our lives. Good friend of both of ours. So give her a shout out.
I ain't gonna lie. I was in here kind of hurting on her birthday, man. I was in there kind of going through it that day. I ain't gonna lie to you.
21st night.
And you know, normally I don't really post on. I don't really post. This is the first year I posted, probably since the second year. Cause yeah, man, I was just one of them. I woke up feeling awkward that day. I was like, oh, it's T's birthday. Yeah. And then I was like, and then it was I found out a lot of people's birthdays that day. A lot of people, a lot of other people I know, family, friends, a few notable personalities. I think Khalid's birthday was that day. I think I saw a few notable people birthday that day too. But
shout out to Earth, Wind, and
yeah,
Fire,
man.
21st
So
September.
so that was just so I wanted to celebrate her and post this time and just think about good stuff. I said I'm gonna watch that interview with y'all before the year ends.
I can't
I'm
watch
gonna do that again.
I can't watch it.
I know I haven't watched it
Right
since, so I think I'm gonna watch it. I think I'm gonna watch it before the year ends.
That's all right, man. I might get to it eventually. You know what I'm saying, just it's always like, man.
Yeah.
Then
I was talking to our other Virgo homegirl, Miss Pinky, because her birthday.
Oh yeah, Pinky
happy
too.
birthday, Miss Pinky.
Happy
I
birthday,
definitely want to bring her back on real soon, especially with all this Puff Diddler mess. So
the Diddler. Let's get right to it, man.
Before we even get on, before we get off morbid, I might as well do this, and I guess I'll speak more into it the next episode when we actually sit down and got more time. But recently, if anybody NFL news, NFL fans, sure you guys have heard about the guy that was killed, murdered during the tailgate at the Lions game last weekend. And I went to high school with him for a minute. Been in certain settings with him. A lot of people I know, he had a lot of mutual people because he was a real good soul, and he lost his life being heroic, actually, trying to break up a situation. But rest in peace to Rayshawn Bryant, who I think is probably going to be the symbol for the Lions all year. So I hope we do good on the heels of that, because that was just a stain. We should, with all the stuff we had, NFL draft, all the stuff this year, for that to happen outside tailgating downtown in Eastern Market. It's a horrible situation, man. I'm sure if you was on social media and if you're an NFL fan, you probably seen pictures of them, seeing the news circulating. So I just wanted to send a quick rest in peace, rest in paradise to Rayshawn Bryant and the other gentleman that lost his life as well. But again, we'll get into that more when we talk about it. But I just being a Detroiter, me actually knowing him, I just wanted to just send my prayers and condolences to everybody involved, everybody who lost somebody and all of that. But I'll go more in detail next episode. We get into it. Now we can get into your man's, man.
I mean, before we get to him, I guess we just get all the somber stuff out the way.
Yeah, let's get the somber shit out the way, please.
But also keep it in Midwest. I'm saying rest in peace to Marcellus Williams. Inmate.
Had to put my drink down.
He was executed by the state of Missouri. They said there was no DNA evidence that attached him to the crime whatsoever. He wrote a note. His last note he wrote before passing was, "All praise due to Allah in every situation. All praise due to Allah in every situation." Powerful words. As your last words.
Black America needs
therapy. Therapy and prayer.
We need a level of therapy that ain't even been created yet.
Real shit. Because like it's so much. Like we won't get to, like, of course, the heavy topic of Diddy, and probably want to touch on a little bit of Young Dolph as well. But when we talk about some of these subjects, it's like, man, bro. And I'm gonna say it jokingly real quick, because I saw a meme earlier, and I'm gonna talk about that too. The meme I saw earlier was a picture of Betty White, right? And the meme, the caption above Betty White's picture was, things we say when it sees a mass shooting. Betty White. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's crazy to me that, like, considering where we are in this country, I just hate that everything is race related. Everything is tied to race. Like, as a black man, I'm sure you do when you drive down, you see a police pull somebody over, you hope, I hope they white. I hope they white. But don't be black. Don't be black. Don't be black. Please don't be black. Like, I do that shit all the time. Like, it's like, I hate that the race is such a big part of our country, but at the same time, it's a pride thing that I do hold close to my heart. I'm proud to be a black man. So whenever I see an issue with us, it hurts. I think I speak for all of us when I say that. Like, we all hurt when something like this, anything tragic happens to our people. And like, it's easy. Like, we're gonna make a lot of jokes today.
Whether we know it or we're gonna make a lot of jokes. But whether we know it or not, it's trauma attached to every single thing that we're talking about. It's just the Black America experience is one of trauma.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
It's a love story. It's a love-hate story of trauma. This is what it is.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off to this Diddy topic, but at the end of the day, they're victims to everything we laugh about. There's victims to all that. And I saw a post earlier today from the Diddy's kids, pretty much making a statement about, because I guess there's a book on Amazon now. It's like a high selling. It's the unauthorized biography of Kim Porter. They're saying this dude found her memoirs and pretty much try to put it together. He made a book out of it, and it's like super high selling now. And I'll be sure said most of it's false. The kids are saying is false
I
and it's
saw that
defamation.
statement. I got that statement prepared to read too.
And it's crazy that in a situation like this, someone would try to gain money off of somebody else's loss. But it's the world we live
You know
in.
what country you live in?
Exactly, it's the world we live in. It ain't the country no more. It's the
Yeah,
world.
but I mean, but see, we're more capitalist. We're more capitalist society than most.
Yeah, for sure. And but yeah, let's get right to it, man. If you live under a rock, man, they got him. Diddy got cuffed up. Diddy got cuffed up, man. He's somewhere in a jail in Brooklyn right now, isolated. I'm saying high security. I'm saying
Thank God.
1 hour sunlight. I'm saying my boy, the boy is gone. This might be the biggest fall from grace we've ever seen in American history. I feel like from someone, because like of course Diddy's older than us, but Diddy's young. Like Diddy's not even 60 yet, and he's a billionaire. And he's going away probably for at least 30. He gonna be gone for a minute. Like Diddy's the things there's that new rape charge coming up now. They're saying sex trafficking. They're saying racketeering. They're saying a bunch of shit on Diddy's name right now. 1,000 bottles of lube is at the bottom of the list. Like, that's not even.
I knew I forgot to do something when I was out today. I was gonna stop and
1,000.
grab some baby oil.
They got 1,000 bottles, bro. How many
I was
booty
gonna
holes
stop and grab.
How many booty holes you in for 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
I was gonna stop on the way home and grab about 10 bottles of baby oil and sit them across.
They call that nigga Sean Johnson and Johnson. I was dying, bro.
My only okay, look.
That nigga's ultra villain. That nigga
okay,
is
look.
the villain.
Okay,
of
here we
all
go,
villains.
right? First and foremost, y'all, hey. Welcome back to hoodie season. If you're a Midwesterner,
hey, fat nigga season.
Yeah, hoodie and sweats. Hoodie and sweats is back. Nike Tex is back, baby.
Nike Tex
but, yeah, so baggy, by the way, Presley. Y'all niggas spoil y'all. Y'all niggas stop being 90 pounds with them tight ass sweatsuits on, bro. We don't want to see your whole cerebral cortex. I mean, wherever that's at. That's in your brain. But still, niggas should be tight. Yeah, man. It stopped. For decades, he's been telling us
can't stop.
It wouldn't stop. It stopped.
Can't stop, won't
it's
stop.
Over.
It stopped, nigga.
It's sober.
That nigga took that. That nigga took
no
that.
matter what happens,
took that charge.
From here on out, and I've seen I don't know if I sent it to you. Did I send you that Dan's response?
Whose response?
Dan Dash.
Oh yeah, I did see Dan Dash reaction.
Dan Dash sat down in his home and everybody's reacting, man. I don't know how much more reaction we can give it after the initial shocking news. Now we just going through what's next because we've already seen that they supposedly have him on suicide watch. Apparently, he's made a statement. Don't know how true anything is because we live in the lack of information era where all the blog sites and people with these personal. I don't even like calling these niggas blog sites no more. Niggas with Facebook pages who spread rumors.
Facts.
So
I seen Budden briefly touch on it. When he said me, I never thought about this perspective before. He was like, you got to realize everyone went to the parties. But the thing about this is Diddy has reached a status level that's bigger than hip hop. So these parties that he's in, like not only the hip hop people in these parties, you're seeing people that are executives of the bosses of executives. You're seeing billionaires partying with this man. Like this is like Epstein level partying he's probably doing after the hip hop party was over. A hip hop party ends, and then the real party begins where the bullshit's happening. And I saw
the party,
the Diddy party. Like there's videos now that are very uncomfortable to watch of him like talking to Bieber in a certain kind of way. It's like, ugh. Like It's just nasty, bro. It's just giving nasty energy. Like Puff always been kind of a creepy nigga. Like he talk like creepy and shit. Like the whole Fabulous clip that's famous from Drink Champs. You gonna party with me, daddy? Party with me, daddy? We never party. Like what you talking about? Don't ever call no man daddy. First off, and like it's crazy, man. It's really crazy because like when you think about our childhood, like he's my childhood. Well, your childhood too. Like Diddy was there. Like Diddy was.
Diddy was my first concert ever.
I'm saying
I was
Diddy.
14.
He about like Diddy discovered Biggie Smalls. Diddy was involved.
Oh, we gonna talk too today. We gonna talk today because yeah, like I said, Diddy was my first concert ever when I was 14 years old.
I'm going
Biggie
to
was
repeat
already dead.
myself though. I'm going to repeat myself for the 15th millionth time. If y'all try to cancel Bad Boy music, I'm on your necks, bro. It ain't happening. I'm listening to
I ain't
Mary
know
J.
nothing because I'm
I'm
not
listening to
canceling it.
Jodeci. I'm listening to goddamn Faith Evans. I'm listening to Biggie. I'm listening to Biggie.
I just listened to
What the Diddy
I just
vocals in there, Joe?
I just listened to uh uh it might be sitting down there. No Way Out. Irony. No Way Out. Holy shit. No Way Out might be sitting down here.
Oh, no,
Hey, that's a hell of a first album, huh?
I never peeped that, Joe.
No Way Out.
I never peeped that.
Oh, that might be the name of this episode. No Way Out. Because if you didn't make it up, I'm almost sure though.
And then
I
came
have
in the
No Way
game
Out
and
sitting down
told
here in
y'all,
my
nigga,
stash
no
right
way
now.
out. The D, the
Look,
I, the D, the D,
look.
the Y, the D,
I don't
the
know if I
I,
said
the
this on
D
social
is
media, right?
Diddy.
Because I've been having fun with this all week. I
All
don't know
week,
if I've
man.
said this on social media, but just like how when we discovered like Luther was like Luther
Uh,
what
uh, uh, uh,
Luther
uh,
what
uh.
nah, look, I'm just hey
Oh.
man, you might have whatever hey, it is what it is. Just like when
A
we discovered
house is not a home.
just like we discovered when Luther wasn't singing to a guy, he was singing to a girl, them songs they did.
I do got that
So,
song called Secret Lover. Shit was
you
crazy.
know, like when we found out Luther was gay, we, the songs just felt a little different to us.
That nigga never
So
says she or
now,
her in any of the
after
songs.
hearing, and I'm only using that to reference, after hearing 1,000 bottles of baby oil and 750 dildos, every last, both of them, I Need a Girls sound different.
I need a girl to ride.
And all of them sound different. All of that sounds. I'm still gonna fuck with some of the play with the catalog, but
Nigga, the
some of
whole
that,
the whole Dirty Money album, no, that shit,
and I love Dirty Money album.
that shit sound
I
different
don't.
now. There's
Hey,
what's I
press.
forgot, what's
And you
the
know
song
what?
last night with the outro? He had a voice message. He said, "I'll kill your ass."
And there's an album that I was just gonna say that because I was just listening to this album the other day. There's an album that I really like. A lot of people didn't talk about, but I like it because it sounds like a Prince album. But Press Play, like the
Press
Press Play
play.
album, Press Play
How about
album
that?
is Press Play is. I think Last Night is on that album.
It
But
is.
yeah, Press Play is a tough album, and I like it because it sounds like a Prince album. And Diddy was like in his Prince bag. But that whole album sounds nuts now.
Nigga, fuck that.
But I'm not gonna
The
stop.
album he
I
just
thought I
dropped.
told you that we
The,
can't stop.
the album he just dropped was this year. That
I
one
still
sound
ain't,
hella weird now.
I still ain't heard it.
The album was fire when it dropped, but then 2 weeks later, Cassie sued his ass. And it was over. It was a wrap.
Yeah, you know, that's what happened.
That's
Everybody
my
was
question for
talking
you though.
about it.
That's my
Everybody
question
was
for you.
talking. Everybody was talking about it. And before I could get my turn to listen to it, the news was out. So
Right.
I never circled back.
There's some heat on there. Like Tiana Taylor killed that shit. The girl, what's her name? Jaffe, she killed that shit. But I have a question for you. We're not like some of these pods and ex artists that they give the music industry insider takes. And we are not industry insiders by any stretch of the imagination, of course. But
We just spectators like everybody
right, for
else.
sure. But when you look at like in retrospect, when I think back to like last year, we heard about the Ciroc deal falling through, him leaving Ciroc, him parting ways with DeLeon, trying to sue the DeLeon company. Do you think those moves were like the beginning? Like he realized something was happening. Like that's what kind of like okay, the ball is rolling. Like because like when you look back, he was hesitant to pay Cassie at first. It's like he knew what was about to happen. It's like he knew, all right, the cat's out the bag, motherfuckers finna come get me. And then he decided not to pay her. And when that shit came out that she was suing, he paid them there instantly. Remember that? Like he paid soon as the news broke she was suing, boom, 30 mil. Here you go.
30.
30 mil. Easy, quick. Take that. And like think about it now, like after that happened, it was a snowball effect. Take that.
Now we got Don Richard from Last Train to Paris filing suits.
It's like, and then of course, you know, the Aubrey, I think it was Aubrey O'Day, or was it what's the other girl's name?
Aubrey O'Day. She made allegations about Puff.
No, but the other girl did too.
Years ago.
The one that was cool with him made allegations too after that.
The other girl from Dirty Money?
Yeah, what's her name? What's got her name?
Start with a K.
Dawn Richard. Dawn Richard.
That's what I just said. Dawn. She just filed.
She on that shit like man, but it's crazy. But like when you look back, it's like, man, Puff, you really dropped the ball here, bro. Like it's one thing to be a freaky nigga, but you beyond freaky. Like you illegally freaky. Like you are Kelly freaky with money. Like if Kels had bread, Kels would make out 10 more years out of y'all ass. If he had some bread. Diddy ass got bread and fuck this up. Like that's crazy. Kels broke.
Right, so
Kels broke.
Here's where I stand on the Diddy thing. Because to be honest, I don't care, right? I care about the part.
They said Cassie head was half shaven because he pulled her shit out, bro. I'm like, oh my God. This nigga is the devil. This nigga cold. He was like 19 years old.
He's big red, bro. I mean, what are we talking about?
Big red. They thought it was Suge the whole time. It was Diddy.
The irony of them both sitting in prison at the same time.
Both in prison, right, Joe. It's crazy.
It just means the universe is coming for the universe is coming for its taxes.
Shout out to
Mason. The universe coming for its taxes. Y'all gotta pay y'all taxes. That
shout out to Mason Snoop, bro. Shout out to Mason Snoop. Y'all survived that shit.
I ain't gonna know. I don't know how I feel about Snoop right now.
What you mean?
Because I mean, even in that, okay, let's say this, right? Let's say we get all of the proof out and Diddy goes down.
Don't tell me you gonna say Hove next too, bro. I'm tired of
I'm not. I don't have anything against Snoop. I'm just saying this looks. I don't personally feel any way towards Snoop, but I've seen everything. I seen everything happen in real time. So today I was asking myself, that's crazy. I was getting dressed this morning. Reliving it all, and I just thought about Snoop going out of his way to facilitate squashing this beef with Puffy and betraying Puffy. And if he go down for Tupac's murder, that looks a little crazy on Snoop's legacy.
You
know what I'm saying?
They do.
It looks because it's like, you've been since they was on Steve Harvey together. That was in '97.
So once again, I'm younger. I'm the young one here. You the hip hop. You the real historian here. I'm the hip hop nerd. You the historian. So question: when Pac died, Snoop was still on death row when Pac died. So how many years passed between Pac's death and No Limit?
A year and a half, maybe.
Year and a half. Okay.
Because Dogfather comes out. See, this is how it happens. Snoop goes on trial for murder. I think that's
93, 94?
5. I want to say it's either the year before.
It's the year before or after
OJ. That's the year before or after OJ. Yeah, it's before. It's one, or it might be the same year. Can't really remember. It all runs together. But Snoop beats his case. All Eyes on Me, all of that stuff in 96 happens. Pac gets killed. The Dogfather and Machiavelli come out right after Pac getting killed. Right after. The first album after, I want to say the first Death Row album after Pac gets killed, if it's not Machiavelli, it's Dogfather, or the other way around. And then
G's and Hustlers, baby.
Dogfather didn't get the acclaim and the recognition of Doggy Style. People pretty much called Dogfather flop, the sophomore slump. That's what people said. That's what people said about Dogfather. Even though I like
It's
Dogfather.
solid. It ain't bad. This ain't
Like I
doggy
like
style.
Dogfather, and then that's 90. That's 90. Probably
Better
that
than
September 96. That's 97. Snoop hits No Limit in 98. So that's like a year and a half, almost 2 year. It's like a year and a half in between that.
is Last Meal No Limit or Last
Yes,
Meal? Okay.
that's that 3 album run. That's the game. The game is to be sold, not to be told. No Limit, Top Dog, and Last Meal. All that's No Limit.
Real quick sidebar. Hip hop fan sidebar. Snoop's second best album. Go.
Second best album
Yeah.
for me is Ooh, that's a
Tough.
great question. Because
Yeah,
I'm a person who I think Snoop Dogg's catalog is criminally underrated. So, my favorite for me is probably because I was such a fan of that No Limit sound. His okay, if I'm being objective, it's probably it's probably Last Meal or to be honest, Paid the Cost to Be the Boss was a fucking sleeper to me.
Yeah, well. I like Rhythm and Gangsta a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Rhythm and Gangsta was cool, but that shit was to me. That's one of the ones that people would like. But that's his first commercialized album.
That was mainstream. Beautiful's
so
on
that's
there.
why
Drop
people like that album
there.
so much.
Yeah.
I don't really like that album, but if I'm
Beautiful.
going strictly, if I'm going, because what's the one with oh no, that's what I meant to say. Blue Carpet Treatment.
Blue Carpet Treatment. That's a good one.
Blue Carpet Treatment is a mean Blue Carpet Treatment. People slept on that. To me, that's one of them albums with Bust the Big Bang that we don't talk about. Those albums that like should be classics but aren't for whatever reason.
Yeah, man. And going back to your take regarding Snoop, I feel like a lot of hip hop has a bad taste around it now, especially of that era. Like even going to this era a little bit, because you see what Puff has been holding hands, shaking hands with everybody you could think of for the last 30, 40 years. Like from Jay-Z to Nori to Joe Budden to the Baby to Justin Bieber to Chris Brown.
So
everybody, bro. J-Lo, anybody you could think of, they've been in the room. Mary J. fucking Blige, bro. Like anybody, they've been attached to Diddy in some way, shape, or form. It's like, damn.
So anybody you ever seen him shake a hand with or kiss a baby with, everybody finna try to put them in the freako.
It's like who what did you know? And like I see Meek Mill doing the whole I paid $100,000 for somebody to find out how I'm connected.
Is he insane?
I'm like, nigga, you ain't matching suits with the nigga.
Wait, no. Beyond that, I don't care about. See that part don't matter.
He is insane.
It's Meek Mill. Was Meek Mill? And look.
I saw one Vic.
Before I ask this question, I'm gonna ask with no judgment because I love Meek Mill. I really do. I'm gonna start with love. I love Meek Mill. I don't even think the allegations they putting on him are true. But I just want to know from your perspective, do you think Meek Mill, I don't know about the education. Look, Philly, I love y'all too. So when I come see y'all, don't try to knock my block off. I know how y'all get down in Philly. Y'all like us in Detroit. So I'm starting this disclaimer off with, does anybody know if Meek rode the little bus or not? Does anybody know? Does anybody who went to middle school?
I'm telling you, bro. Meek.
At what point because Meek can't be learning in real time that
Meek and Nicki belong together, bro. They should have stayed together. Them niggas the same person. Gee, Meek and Nicki.
Don't get me started on Eddie Kane. Don't get me started on. Look, we're not.
Them niggas is crazy.
I was trying to not talk about Eddie Kane the entire episode. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. I ain't made a status about it. No, maybe one. I made one on Facebook privately. And I'm not going to do it. We're not doing Eddie Kane right. We talking about Meek.
Nights like this.
Meek is like he cannot have been in the industry for as long as he's been in it and accumulated some of a lot of the success that he has and still not know some of this stuff, like as far as business and legalities. Meek has to know that he can't do that, right?
Yo, bro.
He knows, you know that's not how federal, that's not how the FBJ, that's not how J. Edgar Hoover's FBI function, Meek Mill. I don't care how many bags in you watching them take the big dog down, like one of the big dogs down, and you think 100K is gonna, you think 100K is gonna somehow facilitate you having some personal know-how into a federal investigation. Not saying that you don't have enough influence or people in the right places where you can't get some of that info, but I'm just saying you have to know that's not how that works. That has to be internet fodder and him putting sauce on himself. It has to be him putting sauce on it. Fuck, I know how some niggas are. Some niggas pretend to be dumber. I don't believe Meek Mill that's stupid for real.
You know I feel bad for the most, not the most. But you know I feel bad for in the hip hop industry a lot right now.
What?
DJ Khaled, bro. He gotta be going through it, bro. He can't get a Drake and Future song no more. His best friend Diddy gone forever. he going through it.
They done took the Khaled train down and indirectly they wasn't even trying to take Khaled's train down. They just took Khaled's train down.
Ross and Drake done.
Another one.
It's over. He had to go back to Plies and Ludacris, bro. He got to call Plies back up. Ace Hood, where he at?
Perspective. Right when I discovered what it was, I fixed it. And right when I fixed it, damn plug popped out.
The Diddy.
Right when I fixed it. But yeah, it's the Diddy effect, man. They trying to look. I can't even say some of the stuff that I really want to say. To be honest, I can't even say because I go back to the lots, Raping You Records, We Are the Streets. This is why this album is one of hip hop's unsung classics. This is why We Are the Streets album is so important. You see what I'm saying? When we talk about the lots, because Diddy, like
integrity,
the locks being heralded with such integrity. I mean, with such the locks is being, think about it. People talk about the locks as if they're not only a relic, like a unicorn. The only group you never seen this Knicks break up. You never seen in the last 20, 30 years of hip hop, you've seen everybody go through it. Run DMC, Wu-Tang, NWA, Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, 3 6 Mafia, Mobb Deep,
UGK.
You've seen every Outkast. You have seen every single group in hip hop go through it like this, except the Locks. And the Locks journey starts on the heels of the Shiny Suits, the Raping You Records, the all about the bitch. Look, man, thank you for the Locks. Thank you, God, for the Locks. Thank you, God, for the Locks. Some of the most iconic moments of their career is attached to Diddy when Jadakiss says, "I want to drop a piano on him out the window." Like, I hope a piano falls on him. Remember that? 97 was that? 97. I hope a piano fall on him.
Refrigerator, all that shit.
People said these things about Sean Puff Daddy Combs for a reason, man. This is and the thing that I don't like is the trying to I get it. You're gonna do it. Guilty by association. You don't got no money. At least not on their level. But you're not up. Everybody's secretly, not everybody, but most people have a what's the word I'm looking for? They have a envious outlook on a lot of these famous people because it's a natural thing. They ain't giving me no money. I don't fuck them. I don't, that's why as soon as somebody, especially of our complexion, garners any type of success, it's shrouded in Illuminati. You had to go take some dick to get a billion. You know what I mean? That's just how our people view this. Or you're a clone. They killed you and you're a clone now. I can go into all the things we do to our people. Even with this is the argument we're having on social media because I'm watching the status. At this point, I'm just people watching. That's what this podcast is really geared to right now. Our audience is the people that sit up and argue online all day. Because what we're doing right now, we're not always doing that, but we're actually having a conversation through the we're actually having a conversation through the hold on. We're actually having a conversation through the arguments and the fodder, but most people, this is about their stance, how they see the world, how they see other people. And of course, the thing is Diddy, oh, he black. Y'all shouldn't be so quick to watch a man, because I look at it and I crack jokes about it, and in the same breath, it's, yo, 1,000 bottles, and we know why they're doing 1,000 bottles of baby oil thing. But 1,000 bottles of baby oil is something to laugh at. That's the distraction to
100%.
That's the distraction to go around the railroad, and they're doing it as black man, and I get it. He was black, he was black, he was black. I get it. We're singing our trauma song to the world when we say that, right? But my thing is, we should, it's like what Picky said when she came here on her episode. We should want the nasty shit to stop at all, in general, like whatever the cuff is.
Right.
Whatever's happening, it shouldn't be black men wanting to abuse as much as white men because white men get away with it and they overlook it. It should be, or we shouldn't want to have, let's get some more leniency because they have it. How about we just discard all of it?
Yeah, all of it.
And this is from somebody who had to learn as a younger guy that, bro, if we got on here and talked about some of the stuff we did in the areas where certain things that we thought that we were being taught was cool as men, we could all sit here and have some mustard on our jackets. Just being real.
Yeah, but my shoe and be young like puffies, bro.
It's levels to it, and for you to get to that level, and you know, that's where Diddy goes wrong, because Diddy he's branded himself in this image. He branded it like nobody else's brand is rubbing your chest all up like gold dust. Nobody else's brand is walking around. Look, I went back and watched all them.
There's one person.
Back and watched all them No Way Out videos.
There's
Don't
one
look
person.
at how shiny those niggas are, bro.
There's
Hold
one
on.
person. There's one person.
Hold on.
R. Kelly.
Go look at how shiny those niggas are in those first, in that first man. Yeah. What is the baby oil for? Because they shiny. I ain't talking about the suits. Go look at these niggas' skin. Bro.
You ain't gonna let that Hate Me Now video crazy.
Oh, it's necessary. Go look at those videos.
Crazy. Hate Me Now crazy, Joe.
And I love Hate Me Now. I love that video. That's one of my favorite videos of all time. But look at how, go look at that video again.
Yeah. Marino. Right, it's crazy. Crazy.
And Scott got beat up with a bottle over this video. I remember seeing man.
Hey, mentioning Stout, he gave it all up on that Pivot interview. He was on Pivot with Ryan Clark and the football
I said I'm gonna watch that, but I just,
oh my God.
I want to watch it. Nothing. I like Steve Stout when he's talking about, when he's giving educational stuff on getting money. I don't like
that nigga spilled all the
I'm sure he did, because man.
He did damn dirty, boy. He said your teeth falling out, nigga. Like, you know that one homeboy.
Even that's a smoke. What Steve Stout was doing, that was dog whistling. Steve Stout is dog whistling when he do that. He's trying to get people.
Kicking a nigga while he's down. Kicking a nigga while he's down. That's all he's doing. Kicking a nigga while he's down.
Steve Stout, and I know this is probably obvious.
Because if Dame was up, Steve Stout probably be on that nigga coattails. But since Dame
not
was
even
down,
that. It's not about if he was up. What it is he's trying to make sure Dame don't get back up.
Type shit.
That's what he's doing.
Type shit.
That's what he's doing. He's trying to sully Dame's legacy like Dame ain't Dame. Still, he's falling out and all. Dame is still Dame. You can't take that from him. You can't take it from him. But that's the reason, though. He's trying to sell his Reasonable Doubt album. Steve, stop trying to step on that. That's what he's doing when he do that. He's trying to make the world look at Dame like Dame is weak.
Here's your question. Am I lost? Maybe I'm lost. I'm not sure how music should go. But is this Reasonable Doubt album that damn valuable?
You say what?
Reasonable Doubt album that valuable?
See, I always get into this bag when we talk about. I mean,
No,
maybe
no, 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 no,
I
no,
don't, I don't, I don't know.
wait.
I don't know how. I don't know how valuable.
Before you spaz on me,
I'm not fasting.
it's okay. It's a
I'm
top
not.
three album of all
Listen,
time to me.
stop
Top three
stepping on me,
album.
baby. You ain't gotta let a nigga be a. Let an old nigga be an old nigga,
Nigga took
man.
his
Stop
waves
stepping
out.
on an old nigga point, bro.
Nigga took his waves out. Go ahead.
Stop stepping on. He said nigga took his waves out. Took his waves out is crazy.
Let that shit breathe.
No, man. Yeah, I had to. It's getting hoodie season is it's still hoodie season, but it's still not. It's still 75 degrees. It's hoodie season, but it's 75. It's 75, you know, and take it off every 15 minutes. But yeah, man. Diddy is what was I saying? Like, no, Reasonable Doubt is I don't know if it's as valuable as some of his other albums. No, that like are you saying in the comparison to what Blueprint would be worth?
No,
Probably not.
No, I'm not saying that. To regard what like Dame is like of course, like
Reasonable.
Dame.
Hold on. Here's the thing, right? Reasonable Doubt is timeless, very timeless at this point.
Yeah.
So, what Reasonable Doubt means in hip hop history, yes, it is that value. That's why people are trying to get it, and people are trying to step on it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why. I hate to say this because this is not gonna make Hove look like this is not gonna speak on Hove in the best light, but these niggas centered in some of these circles, and that's why it is Illuminati-ish. That's why it is Illuminati-ish. I wouldn't say quite the Illuminati, but Illuminati-ish. Because these niggas do got their little boys club, their little get along circle.
Yeah.
Right? And
answer that question.
The people who are in it, people who aren't in it, like Dame said, the people who are not in it are the people that they were not built to be in this thing. Because there's certain people, if Pimp C walked in any of them rooms, what is y'all niggas in here doing with this baby oil?
Hey, man.
Now, your boys in here playing with this baby oil, busting up each other's backs now. You know how Pimp C would be talking if he walked in one of them rooms. Dame was in that club. You know how Scarface would be talking if Scarface walked in some of these rooms.
But some of them pictures Dame is in looks crazy though. Some of them pictures with Dame.
That's what I mean. And Dame was one of the few.
But some of them pictures with Dame is kind of crazy though. Some of them
pictures not crazy. See, I hate this.
They on the bed looking like they drugged up.
No, it's not y'all 20. Y'all looking at it with 2024
There's going to be jokes. There's going to be jokes.
They're great jokes.
There's going to be jokes.
No, the joking part is let's joke about the pic.
There's going to be jokes.
But don't say the pic look crazy because if you
it's 10 niggas in the bed,
bro.
That's
not what I'm saying. Okay, all right, do that thing where you step on me.
I'm not.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you look at because see y'all. Here's the thing about not living in a time. I don't even think the Diddy freak-offs got freak-offy until after them bad pictures. That early shit with Aaliyah and them, Diddy was just now starting to become the Diddy that y'all know. Y'all don't. I'm trying to explain something. Go ahead, man.
Raise my hand. I just raise my hand.
I'm not getting to finish what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Who's Aaliyah?
You said, who's Aaliyah?
Yeah.
What do you mean, who's Aaliyah?
Who's Aaliyah trained by?
Huh?
Who was Aaliyah under the wing of first?
R. Kelly.
Okay. That's all I want to ask. That's it.
You stopped my point for that shit? What was the point of that?
Because it's here Aaliyah in the picture with Diddy, Dame Dash, Hove, Andre Harrell's, other niggas. It looks crazy.
You stepped on, stop doing, see, this is why this podcast can't be great. You just stepped on like where I was going to say that Aaliyah and R. Kelly have a connection. Thank you, Captain Obvious. We know this.
You're saying that it's unfathomable that Dame Dash is involved.
No, I'm not saying that it's unfathomable. Like you see what I'm saying? Now you're arguing with a point that you didn't let me say. See what I'm saying?
Proceed, Vic.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Take the floor, Vic.
No, it doesn't matter. I don't even want to get into it now. You stepped on a point to connect. I know the connectivity of it when I'm talking. We're talking about, I get it. No, the picture, I just said, listen to what I'm saying, bro. Because I think that when I'm talking, maybe I'm going over heads a lot of times, and I don't think I am. But where was I just going? See, you cut me off. And I got an old nigga memory, bro. I have to, get this shit out or I'm going to forget it. But no, I started off with, Oh, the joke about the picture all day. Anything can look crazy. If we go back and look at the Isley brothers wearing onesie rompers, it looks crazy, right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, get the jokes off. I get it. But I'm talking about how they're trying to make it. See, we live in a time now where people just say false shit all day. So nobody cares about the truth. Nobody cares about, oh, the time exists. Nothing. People just saying, look, it's Aaliyah and Busta Rhymes and all these niggas in a big bed. Like, nigga, they had clubs in that time. There was clubs that had beds in them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about, it might still be clubs with beds in them. But back then, that was like the rise of that. You know what I mean? That was like just the time. Nigga, you go to Miami, clubs with the bed. That was a vibe. So they was all at a party, niggas on a big bed having a party. Like I said, this is the Diddy freak off, and people who don't know, you get to look at any picture and theorize whatever the picture is. When you know the time, you can look at it differently because you can go, well, no, I get it. Yeah, it's funny, make the jokes, but
you
in that time,
you just talking about the videos.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. Make the jokes, but I'm saying that when it comes to that, I ain't just talking about you. I'm talking about because we ain't just talking to each other. We're speaking to bigger points. And what I see on social media is people who see the pictures, they can look at the picture, and of course you're supposed to do that, especially if you wasn't there. You're supposed to go, oh, that looks crazy. All of these niggas is in one picture in a big bed. But when you know the story and you see who they trying to rope in, they're trying to rope in Jay. They're trying to rope in. I'm not talking about the FBI. I'm talking about the court of public opinion. They're trying to rope in anybody in these pictures. Like you said, when you see Aaliyah, it's like, yo, Aaliyah was, I don't even know how to say this. It's like when Aaliyah was getting popped off by older men. I get it. I don't even know how to say this on how we talk no more because you don't know what you can and can't say. But fucked up as it is, in the time there were different things happen. People are like it's in those pictures. You see people want to make Aaliyah a kid. Aaliyah's not a kid in those pictures. Now, had she been groomed, and I like talking about some of this shit because anything that you can say that isn't, oh, these niggas are animals, it's like cancel them. No, you're supporting, you're defending. So I'm not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to assume that picture was 2000 because she died in
That was that's like when did Aaliyah died in 01 or 02?
01.
01?
She was 22 years old.
So let's see.
She wasn't much of an adult.
I'm not saying that she was. See what I'm saying? Here you go, Mac. That's why I don't like saying
I'm saying my point with you was that you made a reference about how the baby oil on the video look crazy.
Yeah,
I agree with you. All I did was say it looks crazy.
I got that from the beginning. I'm not arguing with you, my nigga. I'm not arguing with you. I'm talking to the fighter, my nigga. I don't give a fuck about how nobody feel about this. Like I don't care. You know, I'm not of that ilk of being sensitive.
I'm not saying you are. All I'm saying is at this point in time, damn near everyone is at the goddamn. Everyone's up on the
That's
pedestal
my
now.
point.
Everyone's up on trial at this point because like you all around Diddy.
And to me, that's the part that I don't like.
We're all speculating when did Diddy freak-offs become freak-offs? When did the Diddy party go from the cool
party? That's kind of what I was getting at. That's kind of what I was getting into. Like in that era, I can, from a nigga that was living in that time. No, can I tell you? Because I was in the room with these people. No, but if you was of a certain age in that era, you saw when things started changing. Right. That's kind of my point.
And
you see what I'm saying?
I think we both.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying this is my point of what I'm saying after that fucking Harry Belafonte speech and shit. Now, what I'm saying is when you were you can kind of see what you look good in that time. Certain things is what they were when they were. Of course, we can all go back and look at some shit with some 20, 24 ears, eyes, and crack jokes. The joke part is fun. Let's do the jokes. But it's the roping of everyone in that I got the problem with. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, but that happened with Diddy.
Because we can look back at any picture. Oh, they're having a freak off right there. It's like, no, nigga. I mean, we could see if you was around a certain time, if that's the case, then Biggie's your man. Biggie's your man. Every picture with him in it look crazy now.
It's up for, there's a video of Diddy, like of Biggie, like rubbing his face against Diddy's arm. It looked
I
crazy, bro.
remember that.
It's unfortunate, but this is what happens. Like with Diddy, right? I'm gonna give you an example. With Diddy, it was always jokes for years. Diddy does this, Diddy does that. His sexuality was always up for question. He's a freaky nigga, all that shit. Until niggas
See,
saw
that's the
proof.
problem. It's because
But
Diddy has
look,
branded himself and he's
yeah.
branded himself in that. That's the
But
problem. That's what it is.
until niggas saw a video of him kicking Cassie down the hallway, all that shit, it was like, oh, everything about this nigga can be true now. Everything after that video came out, in the public eye's mind, any and everything about him could be true now. Same thing with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
When we got that video of him pissing that girl, after that, it was like, oh, anything they say about R. Kelly could damn near be true.
Yeah, understandable. But see, now when we're talking about them laying in a bed at a party, we ain't talking about just R. Kelly no more. I mean, we ain't just talking about Diddy no more. And we talking about everybody in the picture. Like,
right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the point to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Like
Say what you want about this nigga who's in question. Not everybody in the picture knew what was happening. How we know that?
Yeah. It's the picture circulating around right now. People trying to talk about Oprah because Oprah's in the picture with Harvey Weinstein, Cosby in the picture with Diddy. It's like Hollywood.
I'm not taking a picture with nobody.
Yeah, but it's like Hollywood. It's like Hollywood just so small, and it's unfortunate. Hollywood just so small. This is the thing. Like for instance, with to your point, the Illuminati. When people think the Illuminati is this, which is I guess a conglomerate of high elites, and these people connect to that brand, it's like, okay, who else is involved in it? You see Dame Dash now compared to Dame Dash then, it's like he was obviously pushed out that boys club. Obviously, that's what it looks like. It looks like he was removed from that boys club after pushing so many buttons. It looks like now Diddy is on the outs after doing something. Motherfuckers have a hell of rumors going on now. He was fucking Clive Davis, and Clive Davis called FBI and said, "Hey, yo, he wildin'. He got video of me. Go get that shit." It's hella stories out there. This is stupid. It's all stupid shit. Everything is stupid. But unfortunately, Diddy is the glue to putting all this shit to the truth, and the lies have come together now. You know what's what? Everything seems like it's it's possible. Anything's possible right now. And motherfuckers are saying the Rock Nation brunch in 10 years. They said in 10 years they're gonna reveal Rock Nation brunch was Illuminati meeting the whole time. I'm like, what the fuck we talking about? Like, we gotta relax. Like,
yeah,
but
man,
unfortunately,
it's the that's what it is for me. It's the absurdity of everything. It's everything is we just live in that's what this era should be called, the absurdity era. Everything be the most absurd you can possibly be about every single thing you think. This sometimes to me, and that's what it is. See, that's kind of my stance on it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it ain't always that absurd. You know what I mean? Right. In his case, he is the most extreme case.
I mean, to be fair, we should have had a question about this nigga with the whole Joker thing. He was doing the Joker costume. That should have been the first, like, hey, yo,
we questioned right.
He ain't right.
We questioned him way before. See, this is the person I have known for 30-something years. This is what I'm saying to you. So, but at the end of the day is you watched it be levels. They didn't always have this much power. Listen, I can tell you this. In 1998, they didn't have more money than Master P. You see what I'm saying? Right. In 1998, they didn't have more. I watched this shit happen.
Right, 98, so but it was level. By 05.
Goes back to it goes back to I just heard somebody say this. It's the track record, it's the trajectory. Yeah. At some point, yeah, you watched it happen. Now I think that was my point about the bad picture, is that Diddy wasn't at full strength Freako yet.
For sure, but he
wasn't at full strength Freako yet. This is when Freako Diddy was just kind of starting.
For sure, but you got to admit that picture with Leonardo
don't look that crazy to me.
It's just a crazy thing.
It don't look that crazy to me for the simple fact that I remember being at parties in that kind of vibe. In that time.
Yeah,
I remember being at parties.
But listen.
Look, I used to party when I used to work in Ohio at the amusement park and shit. I used to a lot of my friends were the children of rich people, powerful people. For sure. So we didn't have been out in big parties in the early 2000s, get drunk, turned up on big beds in backyards and shit. I've done that. Real talk. And it wasn't no freako energy. That's kind of why I'm a little defensive. I got friends that niggas need some better, need some better friends is what it is.
We hear you. I'm with you. Hold
on. Stop stepping on me.
But I'm with you though.
Stepping on me. Stop stepping on me.
But you're missing one part though. I get you.
What?
At the parties you was at, there wasn't no Diddy though.
that's where I'm going.
Okay,
that's why it's so fast. Stop stepping on me. I think niggas need to get better friends with less freaky. That's what I'm saying. But just because this nigga's a freak, because I know some of that shit, freaky. It was too much going around. Because that's the real. Because I ain't defending nobody. You know, everybody know how I feel about this shit. Pray to the J Night in none of them videos. But if he is, hey man, it is what it is. I'm not gonna stop listening.
Who?
Because I do understand that. To be honest, I understand that some people may go down just because of being guilty by association.
I feel bad for Jay-Z.
You see what I'm saying? Off Jay. I'm talking about it in general because you know, we know who it's like watching a gangster movie. We know who the players are. We know when they do that Rico board in the gangster movies and you see the faces, we know who the faces are in these pictures, bro. So we know that if you there, just being complacent can make you an accessory and some fuck. Just being like, just sitting in the party, looking, seeing some shit and going, that ain't my business. Almost makes you complicit in what's happening. So this could bring a lot of motherfuckers down who ain't never did none of this shit.
Fab lucky, Joe, because Fab has video footage showing that Diddy said, I never party with him. I never party with that nigga. He had the only thing out there with Bruce.
Hey, you know what? That's the funniest thing about the whole thing is always that for as annoying and obnoxious, or for as annoying and obnoxious as the internet can be, sometimes, man. That's the funny part about it is watching people's takes on creating jokes. Because when they called this man Ice Lube, man, like I
didn't hear that one, Joe. I never heard the Ice Lube.
You didn't see Ice Lube? Oh, I posted it on my page. They got him on Doughboy's body with a bottle of baby oil, and it's like Ice Lube on it, dog. And that one is correct. That might be the name of the episode. Ice Lube. And man. I just saw one of
Lubin Links. Only built for Lubin Links.
Speaking of Ice Cube, see, that's what I mean. How funny the internet is.
Only built for Lubin Links.
I just saw one right before me and you got on that said it was Ice Cube tweeted or said, "Yo, I never been to one of Diddy's parties," and somebody went under it and said, "But you was at Ebony, you and Junior was there, did what y'all did. It wasn't a Junior party. You and
Hey, yo, but look, Cube gotta be quiet, bro. Like Cube can't talk in this situation. Everyone has to be quiet. Just be quiet. Huh? Everyone has to be quiet though. You can't say that. Because if they find
I don't know if he really said that.
If they find a picture of Cube at a Diddy party,
I don't know if he
in shit, bro. He in deep shit. They find a picture of him at a Diddy party, it's over
Ice
with.
Cube ain't never been to no damn puppy party. He ain't never seen. The West Coast niggas are safe. You know what time?
Not Snoop.
Except
for
who?
Ain't safe. Snoop
except, I was going to say this. Except for who? Like, see what I'm saying? Now you see what I'm saying? Now you see call back to what I just said earlier. How that looks a little bit on his legacy. Because the rest of the West Coast...
Is Dre safe? Yeah, Dre safe.
The rest of the West Coast niggas don't have... They didn't fuck with that man.
Yeah.
In his mind, in their mind, he killed Tupac. He didn't fuck with that man. The only one with a little bit of mustard on his jacket is...
You know what's crazy? That nigga might have really killed Tupac. Yeah, it's insane, bro.
Now imagine how that looks. Imagine how that look on Snoop jacket if you've been hanging around this nigga since 97 and he killed him in 96.
Oh my God, bro.
Allegedly, I'm just saying, imagine if that's what happened.
Hey man, I guess we know get that JD Diddy versus, bro. Yeah.
We would never get it no way. I don't even know if they keep saying it's coming back. I don't know if we ever get one. By the time we get one back, it's gonna be Key Glock and somebody, nigga. Somebody By the time we get our braces back, we don't care.
Music industry's over with, bro. It's a wrap.
It's done.
It's over.
It's done.
It's hilarious. It's just wild that after this, shout out to Cat Williams, bro. Shout out to Cat Williams. You got to say no to Diddy. You got to say no to Puffy.
I want to start playing the lottery or something because there's so much significance in these numbers. Like, prime example, Diddy gets locked up the same weekend Ready to Die dropped, and Ready to Die dropped on the same day Tupac died. Yep. When you think about that, it's that date, 9/13. You know what I'm saying? It's
2 days before. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't need, all of this is happening. I got to start playing lottery or something. I don't know how to do it, but look at how this works.
September's an incredible month of roller coaster. In my life, particular personal.
Yeah, okay.
Like birthdays and death days and certain shit. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, better question. I think I'm gonna start doing this. I might reoccur this question every week. This might be a reoccurring question. If you could,
man, Puff. Oh, wow,
Ice.
Uh-oh. Ice on Vic.
I'm on some Don't Mind Me. If you could free one, Diddy or Tory Lanez.
Oh, Tory.
You taking Tory over Diddy? Okay.
Tory is in jail for allegedly shooting somebody. Diddy did that shit.
Okay.
Diddy
so now I'm gonna start figuring out who we could do that with every week. Cause it's some people out here. It's quite a bit of y'all.
I'm freeing Kales.
Who?
I'm freeing Kales. Don't ask me about that. I'm freeing Kales. I'm freeing my nigga, Joe. I need a Kales World Tour, bro. The world needs that shit. What you talking about? Hey, bro. I'm sorry. I'm gonna die on that hill. I'm gonna get canceled one day. Like, if we get canceled because of my Kales, I'm saying loyalty, bro. Free my nigga, bro.
Oh man. Ooh, shoot. Look, dog, we didn't even get into, because I know we ain't got a lot of time. We didn't get into, and I don't know if we have time. Like, I don't even know if we should get into it next episode.
Yeah, we do Young Dolph trial next episode.
We didn't have time to get into, because right when we was doing last episode, and we actually been a little consistent. Y'all better put some respect on our name. We've been putting out, we've been jumping more frequently, man.
Yeah, at least 3 times a month.
Right when we was recording the last episode, literally within an hour and a half when we got off, watch the Party Die drop. And that's what all of this part, that's what all of this.
I forgot about that.
Look.
Damn.
Look. Now see, that's where all of this.
With the Black Forces.
Look at where I'm going here. And we gotta come back. We gotta come back this week. Because D1 and all D1, you might have some smoke coming, D1. D1 might have some smoke coming. So we got to come back
D1?
this week.
Don't talk about
listen.
That is one of the weird.
We're gonna have to come back for real. I might got some smoke for D1.
D1
but anyway, watch the party.
D1 worse than Logic.
That's back what I'm getting to, bro. All of this. The Diddy, because we really ain't talking about how the industry looks now if in another couple of years down the pipeline this is happening for another somebody similar. No, don't say the name. Don't say the name.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, we ain't talking about nobody, like I said, down the pipeline, because this Diddy could be a slippery slope. And down the pipeline, down the pipeline of hip hop hierarchy and all that, who looks a little Diddy-ish? Don't say it. Don't say it.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, you do know it.
Really?
I don't even want to say too much.
He free?
Because I don't want to put that in the universe.
He free?
But, man, what year is this year?
2024.
What's been happening all year?
Oh, you're talking about,
we've been watching the party die all year.
Oh, you're talking about that guy.
We've been watching, ding dong, pause. We have been watching that guy.
Oh, I forgot about him.
We've been watching the party die this year. And Diddy is like
not the party next door either.
If this is more symbolism, maybe this is.
You hear me? You hear me?
What?
Not the party next door either.
Yeah.
Not the party next door.
Yeah. So let that reference, because see, not people want Watch the Party Die to be a diss song. It isn't. It's not a diss song at all. It's it is a diss song, but it's not directed. Yeah, there's shots at people in there, but it's not that song. That song is the represent. That song is about killing the representation of something.
Yeah.
And if Diddy isn't the epitome of King's disease and watching parties die right now,
man,
look at what's happening here. And this is why we're gonna crack our jokes about Diddy, but I don't want to make this a dogpiling of the legacy of P. Diddy, because that's what everybody's gonna do anyway. The internet's undefeated. We go internet. The internet goes internet. But at the end of the day, they gonna end, and it's gonna end with a big chunk of hip hop taking a real loss. But that's a huge legacy. That's one of the. He is literally. If everybody that's black in America is the 1% of the wealth, it's only a certain 1% of the 1% in hip hop.
They wouldn't.
Birdman, think about this, bro. It's only like a certain. It's like it might not even be a 1%. It might be a percentage of that elite people that came from this culture. Sean Combs, Sean Carter, Irv Gotti, Curtis Jackson,
Russell Simmons,
Suge Knight. Look at how many of them names have already been took off the pieces that have been pulled off the board.
Man,
look at how many of them pieces have been pulled off the board.
Russell Simmons had to move to Bali in your ass.
Think about how little
that nigga Russell had to move to Bali, bro.
Right. Think about how little of our culture is sitting around. I mean, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing too, because you do still got P's and punches. And look, the game is, and maybe we can kill this mainstream. And I don't know.
Look, though, to your point,
I don't know how good or bad this is.
We ain't got time right now to talk about it, but like you mentioned P's, we might have a chance of losing to Yo Gotti. That's what they're looking at right now. It's going for CMG right now.
So I haven't really been. I've been paying attention, but it's been loosely. So we get breaking up. Are they? I know I don't got time to get into it, but I've seen people talking about this. Is Gotti's name circulating through that case?
It's not circulating through the case, but of course his brother allegedly paid for the hit on Young Dolph, $100,000, and the people.
I didn't know that.
His brother got killed recently, like right after.
Oh yeah, I do know that. Yeah, I didn't know that was.
But apparently the shooters only got $800 from dude. He offered them 40 a piece at first.
I saw that.
10 a piece after the shooting. They never got anything but $800. And they're saying allegedly that someone in CMG paid for the lawyer of the shooters or during the trial, $50,000 for the lawyer. So if that can go back to Gotti, I'm not sure. It could be a RICO at CMG, and of course, Yo Gotti being the head of the snake. I'm sure that's the target, which is crazy.
If we forget to readdress this, moral of the story: if you're young and black and you become a millionaire, stop going places where a nigga will kill you for $800.
On my soul. Especially
if I never get to revisit that and I forget, because I get forgetful. So
especially
when I saw it, that was the first thing I thought.
Especially just you and your brother in a Lamborghini, like that. I feel you.
I hate to say it like that. I know you want to keep it real.
That's that King's disease you're talking about.
And I'll get into that on a later episode, because niggas don't understand the history behind that. Keep it real used to mean something totally different, but we'll get, Matter of fact, let me put that on my docket. Keep it real used to mean something different.
Yeah, real shit, man. But prayers to the victims, man. Prayers to anybody I'm saying is affected by this, man. Prayers to the innocent. If you're innocent of this, hopefully I'm saying you can get of anything accused of. Hopefully your name can get you can get rectified. You can get justice for the accusations against you. I'm not saying it's Puff, whoever is being thrown in the mix of this, because a lot of people being thrown in the mix, and I can't imagine. Like, we made fun of Meek Mill. If he is completely his hands clean of that shit, I do feel bad for you for having to go on social media every day and just see your name attached to that shit. If you're not attached to it at all, but you also got to realize you're moving with these Mike Rubins, these Robert Krabs, these Diddies of the world. You're gonna be in some shit with them niggas probably. Like Robert Kraft was really
give us some money. Some of the ones who won't do that. I keep saying give, because you can't give anybody anything. You gotta go get that shit, and that's the thing. We got to go get that.
What you gonna do for it?
It's why we need more Nipseys and more. This is why more of us, more of the ones who I think stand for something, and really want to help their people because.
But shit, Nipsey same thing as Dolph. We talk about Dolph, same thing with Nipsey.
That's what I mean. Because crushing Diddy questions an entire economy, bro.
It does.
That was employing a lot of folks who wasn't into a lot of that nasty shit he was doing. So
I feel bad for Kim. I feel bad for C's who are going on tour him like, steadily. Like that's a big. That's cut the water off of a lot of people for sure.
Yeah,
his kids. His kids are damn. It's like Jesus Christ.
And we didn't. You know, I'm sure as this case develops, we're going to be talking about this more because we kind of rushed through it today. Sure. And there's a lot more I want to touch on. There's a lot more that I want to. I don't even like saying certain words when talking about this touch on. But there's a lot more I want to touch on that involves like I don't even.
Enough touching was done. Goddammit. He did enough touching on his own. Keep your hands to yourself.
We're gonna talk about this more. This thing ain't going nowhere, man.
Yeah, it's not going nowhere no time.
It's just getting started.
When the trial happens, bro, it's gonna be bigger than OJ trial. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be the trial of the century for sure. But shit,
hey, this is gonna make OJ look like
OJ, Michael Jackson, all that shit.
I really do want to see who he gonna bring down.
What? The house, nigga.
I want to see
who he gonna bring down.
This Carter.
He's bringing the house down, nigga. Boy. He is coming for everybody with money. Like, oh, you gonna all right, turn your back on me if you want to, nigga. Pow. It's crazy, bro. Hey, and also,
I feel like
apparently 50 Cent has like a documentary series coming out on Netflix about Diddy. Oh man, it's gonna be so much.
I feel like watching this. I feel like watching this. We getting to see what would have happened if we would have got to see G Money go on the stand.
I'm a brother's keeper.
Could you imagine G Money if he would have got on the stand? Yeah, we see what Nino did. Could you imagine what G Money would have done? This is like we finna see what happened if we get G. Hey man, Harlem, I love y'all, man.
Harlem going through it.
That list, because we know Puffy gonna tell on somebody. Puffy gonna tell.
He gonna point a finger to.
Matter of fact, what's the over/under? We should be doing like a prize pick. What's the over/under on it? Puffy gonna tell. We need like a pot or something. We need to put in a pot and figure it out.
I want to see who the defense is going to call to the stand.
That's what I'm. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Or who's going to be subpoenaed just because they have to.
What? Hey Mace, get your story straight, Mace.
Oh, Mace been ready to tell this story.
Mace ready.
Mace got a book already.
Shine can't wait.
Mace got Mace and Shine can't wait.
Shine can't wait.
G-Death came home. Gee, boy, you better be. You know who I'm waiting to hear talk? And we can end the episode like this. Die line, and die.
Where's Sarah at? Get Sarah to the stand. Get Sarah to the stand. Where Bosworth Bentley at? Get Bosworth Bentley to the stand, Joe.
We need the band. Sarah, go to prison. Go to that prison with Chop at. Go get Chop out of prison.
Your friend.
We need Freddie. We need.
Eat that. Bring your ass, nigga.
Hey.
Oh shit! Hey, 826, you up next? Hey, Woody, are you niggas?
You know Q want to tell it. You know Q want to tell.
Bang. Q got some business, man.
Dude, Q probably watched him. Q probably watched Puffy violate her in front of him.
112 got some shit to say, nigga. You talking about nigga told?
And let me tell you what I want to do. Oh my God.
Hey Diddy, man, say a prayer, bro. Say a prayer, Puff. You know, all them years of robbing niggas, bro. All the niggas you robbed are coming from your head time.
Straight in on a regular note. We couldn't be mature.
Oh
we tried. We tried, y'all. We tried to be mature.
Oh man.
The band need to speak.
The band need to speak. What's the first band? The white band. What's the first white band called?
Old Town. I was gonna say. You know, you ain't heard them say.
Ain't say shit.
Ain't no telling what he did to them.
Nigga Usher.
He made them. He made the band. he made the band Walk for Cheesecake, and I just seen Freddie P. or one. Matter of fact, before I got on here, they are starting to speak. I just seen. I ain't watched the footage yet, but I just saw a clip somewhere that Freddie P. is sitting down with somebody saying that the cheesecake he made them walk for was because Beyonce wanted some cheesecake.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh,
That's
it's gonna be a great show. It's gonna be a great
yeah,
show.
it's gonna
be a great show, bro. Oh, it's gonna be a good one,
Baddies
man.
eat your heart out.
What?
Oh, and I'm coming back. And I'm coming back this week. Talk about baddies because the Detroit. Remember them Detroit auditions that went viral a few weeks ago? Remember auditions? I was only talking about them.
Yeah.
Well, the episodes are dropping now.
Oh shit! All right, tenfold.
Ooh,
We back.
but
We up tomorrow. We're gonna go tomorrow.
yeah, man. Let's get to it. That was a good. We still gave y'all a full episode. We wasn't even trying to do that.
A good quickie. You said the Diddy edition.
The Diddy, the Diddler. It's the Diddler.
Oh my god, bro. That nigga gonna have a long time, bro. That's crazy.
Woo.
But man, until next time, I'm gonna steal to his bishop, man. Vic and Juice is out of here. Till next time.
We're out of here. And Cat Williams told you niggas.
Cat Williams told and Orlando Brown.
Oh, yep. It's time to go. It's time to go.
Yo, peace.